Welcome to ZakDTV, the place for interesting news from around the net. In today's episode, we are going to look at Samsung's new foldable smartphone due out next year. Then we have robots that can swarm and pick a leader. And we're going to wrap it up with the only reason to buy the new Apple iPhone 10. And remember, if you enjoy this kind of content, go ahead and click that like button. While you're there, you might as well subscribe so you know when I upload something new. Alright, let's get right into this. Back in 2013, Samsung debuted some technology that allowed them to fold a smartphone. This was an early OLED screen that allowed their product to be rolled and stuff like that. At that time, people thought a foldable smartphone would be out any moment. Here we are 4 years later, and all we've gotten is rumors. That is until the other day when Samsung's president of mobile business, Dongjin Ko, announced that they plan on having a foldable phone next year for their Galaxy Note line. That's right, 2018, we're going to see a foldable Galaxy Note. He stated that, as head of the business, I can say our current goal is next year. When we can overcome some problems for sure, we will launch the product. That's right, they didn't touch on what problems they were having, but another foldable phone that was debuted earlier this year ended up with a crease where the phone folded. So maybe Samsung's looking at something like that. Another problem I see coming up with phones like this is durability. It seems to me like a folding phone just adds more parts to be broken. But at this point, it looks like we have less than a year to wait. So hopefully we'll be able to get our hands on this thing soon. Next, I want to talk about a report published in Nature Communications that discusses a mergeable nervous system for robots. Something to this effect. Now, we've all seen swarm bots, and you might be going like, oh wow, what makes this so cool? What this isn't the actual bots. They are being used to show how the system would work. This is a set of rules that would allow any robot to team up with other robots to achieve a common task. So this could be like where the Roomba teams up with a Spot Mini to bring you a drink. They both do their little part, and boom, your product is served. It does this by linking the robots together and then allowing them to choose one to be a brain. The rest of them basically become a nervous system. They call this a parent and child system. And scientists believe this is basically how swarming insects work as well. The team from the Free University of Brussels has been working on this for more than 10 years. They originally started with these bots, who would show different colors to tell other bots if they could or couldn't connect to it. But the advances the team have made have turned this into a multi-bot organism, if you will. They even consider it self-healing. And like in my example before, this allows multiple different bots to connect together using different sensors, different appendages, and all being controlled by a single brain unit. It would also allow these bots to break apart and have certain units turn into brain units to handle the processing, while the other ones complete the tasks that are assigned to them. This is also different than your standard swarm of robots because it allows for autonomous thought and input from the different units that are attached to it. It does seem to be a great idea, especially with all the different robotic technologies that are emerging right now, to make it so they can all communicate to complete a task. And while I don't think we'll see Voltron anytime soon, this could get interesting if we saw an AI like Skynet. And now let's look at the new Apple iPhone 10 and what I think is the only thing you can't get from another phone for a cheaper price. And that's the Animojis. That's right, if you ever felt like being a talking pile of crap, here is your chance. This Animoji works by using their built-in facial recognition and can track 50 muscle groups in your face. It takes those face readings and applies it to an animated emoji that you can send to your friends. So what this ends up becoming is whatever emoji you choose to send, it's going to start off with 12 of them. Your friend will open it up, get a message that'll be your voice, but a character talking. And they are offering things like monkeys, foxes, unicorn, but the best does have to be everyone's favorite emoji, the big old turd. So if you're looking for a reason to pay $1,000 for a phone, there it is. I solved your problem for you. And if you are a fan of the iPhone, let me know why down in the comments below. And on that note, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for stopping in. I do this 5 days a week, a live stream on Saturday and a short on Sunday, so I hope to see you here again. And until next time, have fun and be safe.